Hey guys, how's it going? Um, Here doing my question and answer video. It's a little bit late. It's about 10:15 on Sunday night, but I'm doing it nonetheless. So it'll probably be up tonight. I'll probably post it up tomorrow. So whoever watches this wants to see it. Um, got my questions here. My little handy dandy notes on my phone. As you can see, I'm always talking about shaycarl and stuff like that. The shirt that I've got on right here is the one of the shirts that he's selling. He has it in the red, and he has it in baby blue. It's a C Company shaycarl shirt. Very comfortable. I've worked on it a few times, but he sells them on rodeoarcade.com along with a bunch of his other shirts. So you should go check that out. First question: what do you eat for breakfast? Breakfast is the, they always say it's the cliche most important meal of the day, but it really is. It jumpstarts your metabolism. Gets you going in the morning. If you don't eat in the morning, then your body's waiting until noon or 11 o'clock or whenever to get those calories burning. So breakfast is important. I generally eat at least a cup of dry cereal every morning. Um, it varies between the kinds of cereal that I eat. There's a Special K granola cereal that I eat fairly often, or Honey Nut Cheerios. I have some of those, and I generally have a banana also. But sometimes I wait and eat the banana around 10 o'clock just to keep keep my metabolism up, spread the food out a little bit. Don't need to eat it all at one time because after I eat the cereal, I'm pretty much good to go until until I get hungry for a snack again. So that's what I eat. Make sure you eat breakfast. Make sure you drink water. Don't drink a whole lot of orange juice and stuff because it's loaded with sugar. Even the light stuff still got a lot of sugar in it. If you have to, just drink small amounts. Again, I'll preface this with I'm not an expert. You don't have to listen to what I'm saying. I'm just giving you tips as to what I do and how I do it. I've been doing it since January, so 6 months in at this point, because it is July 1st at this point. So I've been doing it a little while. Question number 2: how much water do you drink a day? I drink at least one of the 16-ounce Deer Park bottles of water. I drink at least 4 or 5 of those a day while I'm at work. So that's, each one of those is 2 cups because 8 ounces in a cup. So I'd probably drink about 10 cups worth of water a day at work. Then if I go to the gym, I'll drink 3 more of those. If when I'm at home, I'll drink 2. I drink a lot. I'll probably, on a normal day, I probably drink 1.5 to 2 liters of water a day, and I need every bit of it. Those of you that have complained about headaches or anything like that, just feeling down, weak, try drinking water for a few days. I guarantee you it will alleviate some of that. Because 9 times out of 10 when you have a headache, it's because you're dehydrated. Even if it's a little bit, it's still dehydration. Yeah. I think women are supposed to drink at least 1 liter of water a day. I think guys are supposed to drink 2 liters or 1.5 liters. I don't remember which exactly it is, but you're supposed to drink a lot a day. So make sure you get some of that in. Next question: when does it get easier? Well, when does what get easier? When does working out get easier? The more you do it. The generic answer to that question is the more you do it, the easier it gets. Easy is relative. You could be, referring to your running. Say you're a runner. I'm beginning to call myself a runner. I'm not like a distance runner. I'm not amazing at it, but I can run. I mean, at the beginning of this, I couldn't go out and run a half mile if I wanted to. Now, half mile is like, okay, cool. Or even a mile or 2 miles. It's like, good. All right, yeah, good. I can do that. And I dreaded that growing up. I dreaded running with a passion. I can't even imagine the things I would have done, stuck with soccer, playing maybe JV or varsity in high school or something to that effect if I had liked to run more. But the more you do it, back to answer the question, the more you do anything, the easier it gets. It's never going to be a piece of cake. Losing weight is not ever easy. It's always hard work. Hard work is what's going to get you to your end goal. Whatever your end goal is, if your end goal is 10 pounds, if you want to lose 15 pounds, it's still going to take hard work to get there, because if you're setting a goal of 15 pounds, you probably don't weigh a whole lot to begin with, but the less you weigh, the harder it is to lose weight. So just keep that in mind. Hard work is going to pay off no matter what you do, whether it's running, the diet. The point that it becomes more of a routine and habit is when it gets easier. When you're fighting it within yourself is the most difficult part. So just make sure you're sticking with whatever you're doing, and that your mindset and your willpower are ready to keep it going. Next couple questions have to do with running. I don't have a whole lot of. I had about 5 or 6 questions, so I'll answer these, and if there's more later, I'll answer more later. How do I pace my runs to go further? One good thing I do, depending on where you run, I run around my neighborhood. I have a circle around. It's about a mile around, so I know how far I'm going. I can run that if I'm doing a 3 or 4 mile run. I can pace that out just fine. Now, if you're trying to do longer runs, you need to branch out a little bit from where you live. If you're running around where you live, you're always going to give yourself that option, if you're freaking tired, to just turn around and stop at your house and say, okay, I'm done. But if you run 2 miles out from your house, away from your house, just in the opposite direction, you're going to get to 2 miles. Then you're going to be like, okay, crap, I got to turn around and go back another 2 miles if I want to get home. Okay, there's 4 miles right there. Done. And it doesn't give you a cop-out unless you want to take the bus home or call a friend or whatever you want to do. Just venture out from where you are. Go away from your house, run out, and then come back. You multiply the distance by 2, that's what you got. So that's my tip for that. Mentally, it's going to take a little bit of time for you to be able to do that if you haven't been into running already, because mentally those longer 5, 6, 7 mile runs it takes a little bit to get over. So just keep at it. It'll come with time. Next question. Pacing of the run. I had a friend say that she got a really super high heart rate whenever she would try to run. Would get up to 200 beats per minute. And that's fast for a heart rate, especially for someone that's physically fit, and she's super physically fit. Now, physically fit and in shape are 2 different things. You could weigh 115 pounds and not be in shape to run. So just because you're this is a general statement, by the way, just because you don't weigh a lot, or you may have the body to be a runner, doesn't mean automatically you're going to be able to run with no consequence. I think in this case, this person was running 5.5 miles an hour, which I think equates to about an 11-minute mile. That's still, if you don't run every day, you have to work your way up to something like that. 5.5 miles per hour is still really, really, it's not really quick, but it's quick for someone that doesn't run. So if your heart rate is getting that high, take it slow. Take it slower. Maybe run at a 5 mile an hour pace, or a 4.5 mile an hour pace, which that'd be about a 12.5 minute mile. Cut a minute or so off of that mile that you're trying to do. No one is timing you. No one is gonna. You're not gonna. These freaking Olympic trials that are going on. You're not gonna qualify for anything that's. You're not gonna get a medal for running 11-minute mile. Slow it down. I tried going. When I try going faster than I know I can, when I don't pace myself for the full run, I end up hurting, and I have to push through it, because, like I said before, I run away from my house or away from my car, so I have to go back. So just make sure that you're not overdoing it, even if you think you can do it. Build yourself up to it until you get comfortable with it. Yeah, and that's pretty much the questions that I have to answer. Like I'm always saying, guys, just stick with it. It's gonna get easier. It's gonna become more of a routine. You're gonna feel less like crap when you're done. I haven't had a single run where I felt like, man, I just want to die, except for like the first couple that I did back in day 1 and day 2 and day 3. Um, I posted a video on my Instagram today, or not a video, I don't know what I'm talking about. I posted a picture on my Instagram today. It's another before and after picture, but I kind of like it more than the one that I posted before. So I'll probably see if I can work my editing magic and put it into the end of this video, and so you guys can check it out, because I think it really, really shows. It showed me the difference in myself from then to now, because I think I took that on day 2, and here I am 6 months later, 5 months later, um, still at it. So yeah, I will leave you guys with this. Like I said, if you want to get this shirt, the SC Company shirt, Live Life and Record, you can get it at rodeoarcade.com. It's under shaycarl, and love the shirt, love the dude. He's pretty amazing. He's major motivation for me right now. One of my things right now is I'm working on doing push-ups. I worked the crap out of my arms at the gym in the past week or so. So hopefully I'll be able to start doing some legit push-ups soon. That'll be exciting. Oh, and while I'm at it, I'm going to plug my stuff real quick. I'm going to show these because, this is what I do other than my normal day job. I matted some prints. There's Kat. It's her birthday today. Happy birthday, Kat. I found this kit on Amazon and had all the bags and the mats and everything. So, I did a few of these here. That one's upside down. That one's one of my favorites. She has a great smile. Another one right there that I'm a fan of. Beautiful baby boy, beautiful parents. And Jessica. In her trash to dress session. I take pictures. If you guys didn't get it, I don't just put pictures in frames. I take pictures. So, if you guys need pictures done, get at me. LibreNet Photography. Alright, guys. That's my question and answer for today. If I get any more questions, or if you guys have any more, just let me know. And I will see you guys next time.